for the majority of Dominicans, the European Union is just a name of something afar, something that basically they don't know much about. The European Union, just a lot of collaboration there. So most Dominicans know the European Union as this institution that goes and gives money, but to some causes. But they don't know like this whole structure behind of it, and they don't know this part of the structure that wants to have a relation other than just giving away money, other than just aid, but also trade and among other things. So that's what we try to do. We try to convey a message that it isn't only just the plain news, but it's more explaining what the UN is, what the UN does, and if it's good or bad for us. It's not always good, so.
The problem with the European Union is that they are one of the big donors in Senegal. You know, Senegal is a very poor country, so we have donors from Europe, from the United States, and many countries. And for many times, Europe has been one of the main donors in Senegal, but they didn't publicize what they do. So the problem that is that the people don't know what they do. The moment the European Union came to the spot when they start negotiating the EPAs. I assume that you know what the EPAs are, but it was very negative from the perception the people had. So we had to try to balance, to show that probably everything is not very good from that side, but we don't have to forget what they have done before. So that's the exercise we have to do every time we write stories.
I think that we have to look at, first of all, the benefits. You know, what I learned here is that EPA is not such a bad thing as what we learn. As countries in a developing phases, developing countries like Suriname and other Caribbean countries, there are many things that sectors like fishery, poultry, and so on, that has to be developed. And from what I learned is that if we don't do those things, no one will. The agreement is something free. You can sign it, but not for every sector. If I say, I want to liberalize the rice part, or I don't want you to bring out your chicken, or then it's something we have to respect. And that's why we are, as newspapers or journalists, we have to encourage the people or our community to do things, you know, because we cannot still keeping our hands up. There is a certain relation between developing countries like Suriname and the Netherlands, because we are a colony, but we cannot keep asking money, or let they give us the know-how to do things, so that on a certain moment we have equal relation, and that's what we have to do. That's our biggest challenge, I think.
I think the greatest challenge is that they feel so disconnected from the European Union. Because of where we're located, we identify a whole lot with the US of A, United States. And because of that, they seem to be attuned to the issues that are surrounding that area. So, you know, European Union is so far away, it's all the way across the Atlantic. So, you know, I think that's the biggest issue. Trying to get them to connect, trying to explain to them and to break it down just how important these issues are to them and the benefits that it can bring to